One of the main points of the first episode was the sex.
I know, it's so hard to say it. It's like, are we moved past this? Can we move on? But the sex tape was a main topic.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda Hirsch. You might know me from Not Skinny But Not Fat on Instagram.
And I'm Colt Paulsen, gay man with a spray tan on TikTok. This is Kards Katch Up with E! News, and we're talking everything crazy with the K when it comes to the Kardashians. You are like the luckiest human being ever to get to interview the Kardashians at a Kardashian premiere. We're dying to know what went down.
They were regal AF because I was like there as kind of press. I saw the sheet of like who's gonna be there. What was the funniest to me, it said Avril Lavigne influencer, and I was like, I don't know, she like that. Also, she wasn't there. But then I saw Pete on the list of who's gonna be at the premiere, and I was like, I cannot continue to do this job right now. Pete is gonna be here. And I didn't know if he was gonna walk the carpet. And then it was kind of disappointing that he didn't because he was there, but it was like almost. It was like he came out of the car with her, but didn't really want to be taking pictures. And then she was walking the carpet and he was waiting for at the end. They were exchanging looks and it was so cute. But I just think that he wanted to be there to like support her and not necessarily have their big couple debut.
I think Kim is actually just having fun. I don't think she cares about anything in life other than the enjoyment of some good BDE, as Pete is known for.
What a lucky dude.
I mean, I am not straight at all, but to date Kim Kardashian, that is like, he can't get any better.
He can't get any better.
Another day in the life of Pete.
So one of the, main points of the first episode was obviously the sex.
I know, it's so hard to say it. It's like, are we moved past this? Can we move on? But the sex tape was a main topic. The tape. I mean, and she said it in the confessional.
We could just go,
okay,
yeah. Okay, so obviously one of the main points of the first episode was the sex tape stuff. I don't know, you guys. She's my sister. I don't know what to say. It's weird for me.
It's like thinking about your parents doing the deed. Like, hasn't Kim had enough and been through enough? And the fact that Ray J's manager is alleging there's a tape.
Ray J's manager is claiming he has a sex tape of us in Santa Barbara.
And Saint is the one that brings it to the Kardashians' attention.
I mean, I was trying to picture the whole thing. Like, he's playing the Roblox game, which, like, I don't even know what it looks like. Kim's crying emoji, we're like, we know how to picture that. Comes up with some sort of headline saying that there's unreleased footage of the tape. Like, imagine if it was North and she could read.
Yes.
Oh, could you even imagine what would happen?
I'm shocked that Saint can't read. Like, I don't have kids. You have a kid. When does a kid start to read?
How old is
I mean,
Saint?
if he's able to work on an iPad, I think he'd be able to read. I think he's 6.
I don't know. I mean, that is a really good question.
Right?
Well, what was the most wild is, like, we've seen so much play out on Instagram. So we saw Kanye talk about that, right? Where he was like, I went to get Ray J's computer, and I was like, oh, Kanye. I didn't think it was for real.
We didn't really get the backstory.
Boom. And then we're getting the backstory on the show. And I wonder if we're gonna find out that he really did get a laptop or something.
I know, the laptop. Well, the first episode ended in a look what Kanye got me. So maybe it is the laptop in the suitcase.
I didn't even realize that.
But I mean, Kim called Kanye, and I think that was such a, like, OMG moment, because with her lawyers, Kim was completely business. And as soon as she talked to Kanye, the tears started to happen. Season 1 of Keeping Up, the tape was involved, and now episode 1, we are here talking about the tape. Like, that's a good omen.
Chloe's comments on the floor where she was like, I just, says, she's also saying, like, I own it. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I'm not ashamed. I had sex with my boyfriend. I did nothing wrong. I have all the money in the world, all the time in the world, all the resources in the world to
burn them all to the ground.
But how sad is it, though, to see Kim crying, but then also know, OMG, we have another meme? Like, I get so excited when Kim cries. It's sad, but also I'm like, yes!
It's not okay, though. It's not.
A lot of fans were worried that they weren't gonna see Scott in this new show, but he's there, you guys. Don't worry. Jewel on lanyard and all. We see in this first episode how he's so sad to be left out and not invited. I think he should be really #blessed and grateful that he's been taken along for this long-ass ride and given opportunity after opportunity. So I don't think there's a lot of room for whining. You can be hurt, you could be upset that you don't have your backup baby mama for when you're done with your 25-year-olds. You know what pisses me off the most? She's not in his age range. She's 42, so what are you crying about? Oh, wow.
Right?
She's getting
I think 25 is a little too old. But
For
now that he
him.
wants to be a little bit more mature, I mean, I think he's realizing.
I don't think he's realizing, Colt. When
No?
did he realize? When he's saying on the show literally that he could maybe go up to upper 20s?
More age appropriate.
Yeah, like, you know, upper
21.
20s.
Yeah, well, here's the thing with Scott. I mean, he's giving us good content.
Yeah, he knows how to bring it. And the thing is, you guys, I will say this. I think he also knows that the way to our hearts is Squirt.
Yeah.
Do I think that the engagement is hard for him? Yes, because that means final nail in the coffin.
Right.
But, like, don't you think that it's weird that he brought Rebecca Donaldson to the premiere? Like, I'm on top of this and I didn't know he was dating her. I thought he was still with that Too Hot to Handle girl
I thought
that
it
he
was
spent-
Holly Scarfoni as well.
Right. To bring a girl to a premiere event is a big thing. Do you think it was more because he knows what the premiere looked like? It looked like he was gonna like sad Scott, so he wanted to be like, no, I have another like hot girlfriend.
I think that was Scott's way to say, okay, the first season I'm gonna look a little desperate. We've moved on, but who approved her to arrive?
Right.
Like, I feel like there's like this +1,
Yeah.
how to get approved. Like, Kris Jenner is the new Anna Wintour having to approve this list. Scott was probably literally his pants knowing, okay, I'm gonna ask if I can bring a girl.
I know. I hope we get to see that on the show, like him being like, I'm gonna come with Rebecca.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like,
Courtney's
who?
like, who's Rebecca?
Yeah, like, why? You know, it was so weird though when Scott was like, I'd rather be invited to the barbecue than not at all.
It was weird.
Like, would you really? Would you really? Like Kravis, like literally he was licking the sweat of her
Oh my God,
thighs.
So sweating, babe.
I mean, I was like, my husband wouldn't for sure do that. Would you want to sit there with your ex? It's just so awkward. I would never want that. So stop. You can miss out on a barbecue.
Maybe Scott is a voyager.
What do you
Is
mean?
that the right word? That likes to watch a voyeur? Maybe Scott's a voyeur. It's a voyeur. You ever
likes
heard of a
to
voyeur?
watch.
Like to watch?
Yeah.
You never know.
I think the thing is with Kourtney, like I feel like we are gonna find out she has some kink, you know what I mean? Immediately her
100%.
mind, he was like, babe, you're sticking, and she's like, touch-a. Like everything is sexual right now. So we find out in the first episode more about how Kravis came to be, which like, I don't wanna take credit, but I do feel like I was manifesting it.
Manifestation
I feel like
is a
so many
real
people
thing.
were manifesting
Yes.
it. That's the thing, I think that I wasn't alone, and it never happened. And then she was saying that during the pandemic, they were like texting, and it became a little flirty.
I know. Can you imagine being Kourtney Kardashian, getting invited over to, you know, just a little movie night, knowing, I mean, we're in the age of Netflix and chill, and the pandemic really was Netflix and chill. And Kourtney, she had to be the one that pulled
I
in
know.
and made out.
You know what? I love that though. That's the thing. I love that he's so gentle. Like he looks like punk rock, you know. Ugh. But it's like, no, he's like eating avocado, not making first moves. He's such a gentle soul. And I love to picture her at night. No, I'm just kidding. I love to picture her going in for it. I love the way she said, she was like,
I don't have time for this, like movie marathon, so I made the first move.
like imagine you put on a movie, another movie. Hello.
Right?
Like, you don't go there to watch the movie. As we all know, Kylie had a baby named Wolf. So she drops the baby Wolf to our son video. It has a the violins in the back.
Yes.
You could put anything to that. You could put me taking tequila shots to the violins and it would be emotional, but whatever. Obviously, all the media outlets and, you know, headlines are like, video for baby Wolf, video. And she's like, but you guys, like, I'm seeing Wolf everywhere. It's
Like, she's not the one that told us the baby's name was Wolf.
like you literally told us his name was Wolf. Of course, all of the articles about it are gonna say Wolf. It said on the basket at True's party, it said like Baby Webster.
Baby Webster.
Could the baby's name be Baby?
Baby! I mean, if it was baby, I think it'd be spelled with an I. Kylie did say, the baby has a new name.
Maybe it's Baby.
It's not legally changed.
I want it to be like Michael. Michael,
You
baby.
think?
I don't want innovative.
You don't
I
want unique?
You know what? I want like Tom. Tom, baby.
Doggy baby! Doggy baby!
Stormy.
You look like mommy baby! Inspired from the wise words of Kylie Jenner.
Just realizing stuff.
We're like realizing things over here. And what I realized this week is how excited I am for the Kardashians to be back on social, on TV, headlines, like, I've missed them. Like, I need as much content with a K from them as possible.
And I've realized that, you know what, no matter the headlines, no matter the drama, no matter the, like, you know, fandom.
You're in your
I'm
Kardashian
in a
voice
moment,
right now.
I'm in a moment. They're family. the family. They're freaking the family. I don't know, it's mafioso a little bit, this family.
Go
The family.
against the
Never
family.
go against the family.
Never go against the family.
They're a family at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much fame you have. At the end of the day, you're a family. You have siblings, you have little rifts, you have little fights, you know what I mean? And the reason why we love them from the beginning is exactly that. Those nuances, those little bits.
It's always something new when it comes to the Kardashians.
They do not disappoint.
Never.
Never. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Kardashian correspondent.
Yes.
With a K.
With a K.
And we're here to just give you all the tea in one place because there's so much.
We'll check in with you next week on Kards Katch Up with E! News.
We hope you've been enjoying all this Kylie Jenner coverage over here, and we never want you to miss anything. So click here to check out past moments, exciting moments.
And comment down below your thoughts on the episode, and don't forget to subscribe for all things Kardashian.